This report is a continuation of EPEMED's educational mission, and it's brief to shine a light on different practices in the field of personalised medicine. We had, several years before, in 2011, we conducted a study on the market access pathways and barriers in the EU for personalised medicine, and we decided to continue that in a more comprehensive way with a much more detailed report and a body of analytical activity. So it's really a continuation of our educational brief to inform stakeholders across Europe. It's also motivated by the wide variations that exist across the European major markets in terms of adoption of such personalised medicine. Yeah, for the methodology of this report, we wanted this report to be objective and led by key opinion leaders in the field. So we selected Charité University in Berlin, and in particular their Institute of Epidemiology, to conduct this study. And as a framework, we put together a steering committee comprising leading members of the EPEMED community, industrial constituencies in particular from the pharmaceutical and diagnostic industry, who we felt could inform the authors of the report while allowing the authors to be objective and to have full editorial control. So our brief as a steering committee was to provide information and guidance where appropriate, but to leave the key opinion leaders to do the work they were going to do and for which they'd published extensively in the past. So from a methodology perspective, it was steering committee oversight, but objectively conducted by an independent academic body which was well qualified to do so. The outcome of the report, which really took close to 3 years from start to finish, is really comprised of two components. The first is an environmental assessment of the biggest 5 EU markets. We felt that given the variations which existed, it would be constructive to look at the best practices in each market as a proxy for what might be done in the other markets. So first part of the report is a lot of detail on how health technology assessment works, how pricing is calculated, and how access and clinical opinions are formed across the personalised medicine spectrum, with a focus on companion diagnostic tests, particularly in oncology. The other part of the report is a synthesis of that environmental analysis to extract some insights and recommendations for best practice, and we continue to try and promulgate these best practice messages across the EU in our ongoing mission with EPEMED today, and this report is one of the vehicles we'll use to do so.